program, and it's for military service veterans who are mostly confined to wheelchairs. But these brave men and women use wheelchairs for sports competitions. Some of them have spinal cord injuries, amputations, or certain neurological problems. But what they all do have is the drive to compete and win. They are participating in the NVWG, the largest annual wheelchair sports event in the world, attracting hundreds of athletes each and every year. And here to tell us all about it are some of the athletes themselves. I'd like to welcome Navy veteran Jennifer Reynolds, and then we have Army veteran Larry Green, and a Marine veteran Samuel Keeley, and then we have their therapist and coach Michelle. How are you all? And thank you so much for being here. I've been wanting to meet you ever since I heard of your story. Ever since I heard of your story, it's so impressive what you all do. Tell me about this program. Michelle, let me start with you.
Well, I am a recreation therapist, and we, through therapy and sports competition, adaptive sports, we're able to take the veterans to sporting events across the country, and they compete in various events. There's like 17 different events that they can choose to compete in.
Larry, how long have you been in a wheelchair? And tell us how you even got started and interested in doing sports.
Well, I had a massive stroke back in 2008, and so as a result, my body was partially able to be rehabilitated, but in order for me to do a lot of things, I needed to use a chair as well. And a recreational therapist by the name of Michelle Triguero approached me and said, "Larry, why don't you go to the wheelchair games?" And I didn't think it was something I would want to do, but after I went to Spokane, Washington in 2009, it blew my mind.
And now, were you an athlete before?
Yes, amateur.
Okay. What do you participate in now? What sport?
Now my favorite sport is archery.
Really? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go and talk to Jennifer here. Jennifer, how long have you been in a wheelchair, and what sport do you play? You're all award winners or medal winners here, so tell me about you.
I've been in a wheelchair. This is my second year in a wheelchair. I was diagnosed with MS in 2009, and it's progressive, and it's put me into this wheelchair. This year is my first year going to the wheelchair games, and I wasn't sure about going and stuff, but Michelle was like, "We gotta do it," and I did it, and I mean, I'm gonna continue going. It was just amazing. I was supposed to participate in swimming. I was a competitive swimmer in high school, but then I got depressed, and I'm in a wheelchair, and it's like, feel sorry for me, but this has helped me overcome all of that, and it's just an amazing experience. This year I did participate in bowling and 9-ball and air rifles.
Is that what you won your medals in?
All gold.
Gold, that is
all gold,
impressive.
all those three.
Congratulations. Now, Sam, how long have you been in? The same questions for you.
I've been in a chair for approximately 12 years. I sustained an injury in 1983 in a terrorist bombing in Beirut, Lebanon, and recovered from my injuries, and years later developed a lesion on my spine, and that's why I'm in the chair today. I've been competing now this is my 4th year. The first year I went, I was unable to really stand or walk or do anything. Michelle got a hold of me through some friends of mine that had been bugging me for probably 10 years to go. And I said, no. But I eventually went, and it changed my life. It really has.
And what sport do you play?
My primary one is hand cycling, but I come from a background of competition marksmanship.
What is that?
Shooting.
Okay.
Shooting sports.
Okay. Is that you in the picture?
Yes, it is.
Wow, that's so unbelievably impressive, all of you. Now, the competition is when this year? Is there another competition, or you just got back from competing and winning all these awards?
We just got back from Philadelphia, which was held August 11th through the 17th. So for the National Veterans Wheelchair Games, it's once a year. So we'll go to Dallas next year in June. But there are some local competitions depending on their sports that they choose.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I would like to invite you to stick around, because after this commercial break, I want to continue our conversation and talk about how this has helped you overcome. I know, Jennifer, you touched on that a little bit, but we want to hear from both of you as well. So would you do that? Would you stick around for another segment? Okay, we'll be right back, everyone. More when we come back.